It's been a while since I watched fern video. The title is very interesting. How hackers stole... Holy shit. It's billion, right? From banks. Yeah, right. 1 billion. Yeah, this is 1 million, right? So, you know, this is billion.
July 10th, 2016. Two men are walking into the entrance of a bank in Taipei. They're wearing medical masks and fisher hats. One of them guards the entrance, while the other stands in front of the ATM. He doesn't do anything though. He doesn't withdraw money with a card, nor does he try to blow it up. He just waits. And then something curious happens. The ATM starts spitting out banknote after banknote. All he has to do is collect the money. As a stranger approaches, they immediately abort and leave. The stranger will find the cash just lying there.
What?
Even though it doesn't exactly look like it, he just walked into a massive heist. While those two men collected their money, 20 others did the same thing at other branches.
20?
This is just one puzzle piece of a larger operation. A 2-year-long sophisticated attack that shook the global financial system to its core. More than 100 banks in over 30 countries with stolen funds amounting to roughly $1 billion US. One of the biggest bank heists in history.
Right, yeah, actually, like, there's like cash money on the ground, right? Can we actually just take it? If you stumble across it, would you take it? I would take it though. You know, I would be like, I'm just taking care of the money, guys. That's
by
it.
Hackers.
Until I find the owner, right?
They're led by one elusive mastermind. But on this one night in Taipei, he and his team made a crucial mistake. One that they will pay a heavy price for.
Carbonac was a game changer, I think. Poof.
You'll be on the camera. Oh, fuck. Guys, come on.
The attackers, they have the
Find the
password of the
keepers is so
administrator.
true.
So at that point, we knew that they were watching what we were doing.
It's very hard to arrest a piece of code.
1 billion.
This video was created in cooperation with the cybersecurity company Kaspersky Labs on the basis of their documentary series, Tomorrow Unlocked. Also, check out this great podcast episode by Darknet Diaries on the story, link in the description.
Oh.
The actual events of this hack are known, but the names of the attacked banks and involved employees were never disclosed. So to tell this story, we created Maxim. That's him. It's the 8th of April, a regular Tuesday. He works in a Ukrainian bank. He's a well-respected employee, but he has a bad habit of not installing his Windows updates. As he sips his coffee and thinks about the receptionist he has a crush on.
I'm sorry, but would you update your Windows? Not me though. Like, isn't there like a lot of like problem whenever you update your Windows or even like apps? So
an email from his colleague pops in. It's from Sergey, his coworker. The mail has a Word document attached. It translates into Compliance with Federal Law 115, dated 21/7/2014.
Jin still on Windows 10? Yes. Yes. How do you know?
Sounds important enough. Maxim clicks on it. He reads it, closes it, and continues his very ordinary workday. A few months later, Maxim is sitting in a meeting. His boss seems distraught. Some of his bank's ATMs started spitting out banknotes at seemingly random times of day. It seems like whoever was lucky enough to show up at the right time could just grab the money. The bank might be the victim of a cyber attack. The employees should act cautious and avoid suspicious emails. Emails, meetings, stress, colossal hacks. For many, it's the same story every day. What if you want to throw in the towel and build something of your own? Odoo is an all-in-one platform that gives you everything you need to manage your business. You don't need any tech skills. Honestly, you can be a complete beginner. With Odoo, you can create a sleek website and launch your dream project in no time. It's just 4 simple steps. What kind of website do you want? Define the field of activity and the objective. Choose a color palette or insert your logo. What pages or features do you want? Pick your favorite theme from the wide range available. Odoo's AI does the rest. Then you can easily customize your site. Drag and drop blocks whenever you need them. Use built-in ChatGPT to help you write engaging
Oh my god, not ChatGPT! Yo,
Odoo can also
AI
handle
everywhere
translations
now,
if
yeah.
you want your site to be multilingual.
That's so funny.
Odoo's first app is free for life with unlimited hosting and support.
I still can't believe nowadays people use ChatGPT to like do homework, guys. Yeah. No one's really like done their homework like the old-fashioned way anymore. Oh my god, I'm so old.
A free custom domain name for 1 year on top. If you're ready to scale, Odoo offers a range of other powerful applications to optimize your business. Visit fern.deal/udufit
old-fashioned way, which is like, you know,
and start building your
doing
own
your
websites
doing
for
your
free.
own homework on your own.
The bank hired Kaspersky to investigate their problem.
Okay, here we go.
Suddenly all your ATMs are empty. You know that something has happened.
This is Jort van der Wiel. He was part of the team on the case.
Wait, really, you guys really use ChatGPT as well? Really? Oh my god. This. I feel so old because I never used ChatGPT at all, guys. Actually.
He
For
checks
real.
the hard disks of the affected ATMs for malware and finds nothing.
Okay.
Not one suspicious activity, not a single trail to follow. A few months later, van der Wiel gets a call in the middle of the night. It's 3 a.m. It's an account manager working for a large Russian bank. He says van der Wiel and his team need to call his IT guy ASAP. A couple of minutes later, one of van der Wiel's Kaspersky co-workers shows up at a bank in Russia. The IT guy on the site is panicking. Someone has gained control over their domain controller. That's the heart of their server network. If you control the domain controller in a Windows environment, you basically control everything. And without a good reason, it's sending data to China. The Kaspersky specialist starts to look
China.
for malware right away. Eventually, he finds a software that lets you watch and control a computer remotely. Could it be that the intruder is watching them right now? He has an idea. He opens a Word document and writes the Russian word for hello. They wait for a few minutes. Nothing happens. Then, suddenly, the cursor moves, and letters appear. The hacker answered. He adds, in Russian, "You
Why would the hacker answer? I'm sorry, why? Ego, like the ego boost or something?
will not catch us."
You will
To
not
which
catch
the
us.
Kaspersky employee
Oh.
replies, "We will catch you." No, you will not catch us. Okay, it's on.
The hacker want to show off, bro.
It will
Okay.
take some time, but eventually the Kaspersky team finds the malware. It is similar to the Garburb Trojan. One configuration file of the malware is called Ananak, so the team decides to call it Carbonac. This incident at the Russian bank gave van der Wiel and his colleagues hints about what is going on, and they link it all back to those hacked ATMs in Ukraine. Now they can reconstruct how the Carbonac
Right.
hackers
It's like Death Note. It's the same thing.
operate. So let's wind back. This is one of the Carbonac hackers. Again, it's
Like
the 8th
Ego
of April,
Battle or something.
2014. He already got into Sergey's email account, but he wants access to Maxim's computer. So he sends out this email with that attachment. The Word file exploits vulnerabilities in Microsoft Word to download malware that contains a backdoor. The hacker now has remote access to Maxim's computer. Next step, gain access to the whole network, and he knows exactly how to do it. The hacker installs a specific software on Maxim's computer, which slows it down, which in turn frustrates Maxim, so he calls IT to come by and check. By the time the IT guy comes over, the hacker has installed a keylogger. This way he will be able to see everything one types into Maxim's keyboard. The IT guy starts to investigate. To do so, he needs to type in his admin password, and bingo. The hacker got the admin's password. He tries it out on the domain controller, and yep, it's the
And
same.
he got the security
Now he can go
password
look
and all
for the
that.
computer in the
I
network
see.
that controls the money transfers and the ATMs. But he doesn't attack right away. Instead, for months he silently observes the employees managing the transactions. Once he fully understands the process, he proceeds. To steal the money, the Carbonac Group developed 3 different methods. One way is to transfer money from so-called transaction management accounts to their own accounts. To avoid suspicion, they raise the balances by the stolen amount beforehand, keeping the total unchanged. Since banks check accounts only every 10 hours, the transfers go unnoticed. Another way is to take control of specific ATMs to let them spill out banknotes right into the hands of money mules. These are men hired through the Moldovan mafia who collect the money and send it to their
Mafia?
bosses. In exchange, they get to keep a small cut. The third method is the most sophisticated. The hackers set up a couple of bank accounts in the names of their money mules, including debit cards. Then they make sure they all have the same small amount on it, let's say $3.33. Then they update the bank's database, exchanging that $3.33 for $1 million.
Ooh.
Suddenly, all the money mules have $1 million on their bank account. Now they just use their debit cards to withdraw the cash. As a side effect of the database update, some broke bank customers will suddenly find themselves to be millionaires. The better the
Where's my
Kaspersky team
millionaire,
understands the methods of the
millionaire account,
Carbonac
guys?
Group,
Huh?
the more they begin to grasp how complex this
Alright.
operation is. Kaspersky teams up with Europol, major European banks, and various national law enforcement agencies to hunt them down. They're able to take down some of their servers, But then the hackers start using different tools and continue to work under the radar. By the beginning of 2015, Carbanak has robbed at least 100 financial institutions in almost 30 countries.
Holy
Most
shit.
of the victims are in Russia, but also
Thank you for the 33 months, Sid. I want to be a millionaire. Where's my millionaire account hack? Yeah, thank
in the
you.
US, China, and Europe.
Oh.
Within 2 years, they steal roughly $1 billion. They appear to be unstoppable until someone screws up.
Someone screw up. One of them, huh?
The first bank reported that over 70 million NT dollars was withdrawn illegally. The withdrawals were made in both Taipei and Taichung across 34 ATMs and 20 branches.
In July 2016, Carbanak attacks the so-called first bank in Taipei, but the Taiwanese police are quick on their feet. Very quick.
我们从被盗领的 ATM 的影像先去调。
At least 500 police officers checking the CCTVs. We track all the footage from the ATMs and back to the hotels of all the suspects.
这一个车手的一个身份，陆陆续续，接下来3-4天的时间，全部把22位的一个身份
22 money mules, most of them Russian, the rest from Eastern European countries. 19 of them successfully flee Taiwan, but 3 remain in the country with the money. Their faces are all over the media. To escape,
Damn.
they have
Yeah,
to get rid
they
of the
used 3 to 4 days, he said, to catch these 22
money
guys.
somehow.
I mean,
One of them
you know,
hides
that
2
their
sports bags with
identity.
some of the money at the Dongku Park.
Okay.
He then flees to Yulong County and
They
hides
work
there.
fast.
But he is caught and leads the police
is
back to
nice.
the sports bags.
Oh.
But instead of 2, there is only 1 left. An elderly man found one of the bags and took it home.
He probably think that was fortune from God.
The police sees
Oh God! Thank you so much for sending me this money. Oh my God!
the second bag and search for the other money mules.
The
A
money
man
fall
called Bobby hides
from
the
the
rest
sky,
of the money
guys.
in 2 suitcases and stows them in 2 lockers at Taipei Central Station.
Oh my God!
Shortly after, 2 other men from Eastern Europe arrive in Taiwan
Let's
and collect
go.
the suitcases from the main station.
Oh.
They go to a hotel to have brunch. As they sit down, they're interrupted by the police.
Put
Oh.
down the knife, your fork, stay calm, don't move. Recognize an interaction with us, such as Ryan.
They ask the men to take them to their hotel room.
Сколько у вас человек всего?
Здесь нас двое.
Нет, целая группа.
Чего группа?
Вот это
What group?
преступление.
Oh, he's playing dumb.
In their hotel room, law enforcement finds banknotes.
Oh my God,
that are worth
guys! The money is from the God. Let's go.
roughly 1.5 million US dollars.
Shit! Holy shit!
The Taiwanese police managed to recover 90% of the stolen money. The 3 money mules are sentenced to a little over 4 years in prison.
4
These guys
years.
are just low-level operatives. But on the phone of one of the men, the Taiwanese police find pictures of stacks of money in various currencies. They also find emails from the suspected head of the Carbanak group. Europol, the FBI, cybersecurity companies, and several authorities from different countries work tirelessly to find the Carbanak mastermind. Little do they know he is hiding all the way across the globe, living a life in luxury.
Oh, the mastermind. Okay.
March 6, 2018. This is Dennis. He's Ukrainian, but now he lives with his wife and son in Alicante, Spain. He's a rather private person. He doesn't really leave the house. Right now, as per usual, he's coding new malware. He's one of the best of his trade. To keep a low profile, he does most of his spending in Bitcoin. At the time, he's worth 15,000 Bitcoins. In 2018,
Yeah,
that
of
was
course,
worth roughly
Bitcoin.
$162 million.
Shit.
Today, it would be more than $1 billion. But there are some things that Bitcoin can't buy. Not a lot of car or house sellers like to be paid in digital currencies. So he needs to use real money to buy these, which leaves traces. This is what tipped off the police. They start to follow the money and eventually realize who he is. His laptop is still on and unlocked. The forensic team immediately starts to collect evidence. The authorities will seize 2 BMWs and jewelry, valued at $500,000, and of course his bitcoins. But the vast majority of the stolen
course,
$1 billion
yes, his bitcoins
remains missing
too.
to this day. Dennis K. may have been the mastermind behind the Carbanak operation, but he certainly didn't work alone.
We think that it was quite a big team, at least between 10 and 30 people all together that was able to pull this scheme off.
You can find the same piece of code being used by different groups. And it's very hard as a security researcher to know the difference, which group is using what code, because the code is very similar. It's very hard to arrest a piece of code.
In late 2018, 3 Ukrainians were arrested who were allegedly involved as well. The Carbonac malware still exists today. The hackers who use it go by many names: Fin7, Joker's Dash, Carbon, and Cobalt Spider. Experts suspect that those Russian cybercriminals are given free rein by the Russian government in order to cause chaos in the Western world. Maxim's bank lost millions. As we know now, this could have easily been avoided. The Carbonac group exploited a vulnerability in Microsoft Word, one that
Microsoft, that's kind of funny. BMW. I don't get again, guys, I'm not a car person, so I don't get like which is the luxury car, and I don't get why people are obsessed with that. So yeah, but I know like BMW is like if anything wrong with your car, right, you're gonna have to pay a lot to fix it, like expensive car because of the parts.
had already been
Specific parts for the car.
fixed 3 years prior, but Maxim was too distracted to install those Windows updates. So make sure to keep your systems up to date. It could save your employer a couple million.
The video is telling me to update my window. This is so funny. But damn, yeah, interesting video. Very nice, very nice. Like it. I think it's very funny that when they get caught, they don't resist at all. They just be like, hey, more or less, I know why you guys are arresting me and what groups he's trying to play dumb. Damn, the funny thing is, the guy got the luggage. It's like, that's the money from the gods. If I found a bag of money, I think, I would be like, I would freak out. Yeah, I think I would freak out and not touch the money, not gonna lie. Like, millions of money? It's definitely something wrong with that, guys. Don't touch it and just leave, guys. Just leave. If not, you're gonna get arrested. Or someone's gonna kill you, man. Nah. Get away from there.